first, nobody out. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Marte going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Pirates nothing. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. The 0-2 once more. This is in the air out to right field. Kendrick is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Curly W on Dave. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Into the box now, King Kang. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's a .333 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Here's Matt Adams now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Here's Brian Dozier now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. Another 0-2 coming. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Dozier, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
That's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Patrick Corbin. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's out.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
This is on the ground over to first. One there, onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Soto on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning, and with that we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. Coming to the plate now, Nick Franklin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Rolled slowly to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In now is Adam Eaton, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Striding in now for the Nats, Kurt Suzuki. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 0-1 the count. Adams on second. Dozier at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Flip of his glove for 1. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Frazier back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so
Count
far.
1-0.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Got a full count.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Gregory Polanco will be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Polanco is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Now the 1-0. Hits the outside corner, strike one.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Soto moves over and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Turner has it. And now a jump throw against his body.
Oh.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now batting, King Kang. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Soto is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One for the Pirates, courtesy of this swing by Starling Marte. Bottom of the. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping into the box, Howie Kendrick is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. In there, no balls and a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
1-1 the count. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. In there, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Dickerson, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Dozier charging in on it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Grounded weakly to the left. Rendon is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Nick Franklin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Hendrick moves over, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Digging in now, Adam Eaton. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. And that's in there for a strike. 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Eaton aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Standing in now, Juan Soto. Popped up, Kang in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. On a line to shortstop. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for 1. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
In now, Adam Frazier. He swings and grounds it to short. Dozier. Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play. Ready for another shot now, Starling Marte. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco.
Nope, 1-0.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. One left. Edgar Santana enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So striding forward now, Brian Dozier singled home a run in his last time up. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it, and a good throw gets him one gone. So one gone in the inning now for the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And he takes ball one. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Santana has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Patrick Corbin. 1-0 the count. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Francisco Cervelli. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
In now, King Kang, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Pirates have come back to tie the game at 3.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hops this one up. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Stepping in, Josh Bell, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. Digging in, Nick Franklin. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike. 2-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He'll try and get something started in the home half. Of the 7th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Now to the plate, Adam Eaton. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Left side, but well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And a ball, 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Hit hard toward first, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
From the stretch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hot shot to third. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Coda Glover has been sent to the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Lonnie Chisenhall is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
He's set, and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In the dirt, and now let's see. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto has it in his tracks. 2 gone. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Score remains tied at 3. Keone Kela is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So coming to the plate, Matt Adams. His past history with Keone Kela. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Kela, a California-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself to the out. Standing in, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And it's fouled away. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Dickerson. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Howie Kendrick comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Suzuki, the runner at second with one away. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breather.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. A 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Hit hard to short. Franklin takes it in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a runner left. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Polanco. His career line with Doolittle. He's 0 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Doolittle, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Nope, that's
just off the outside
that
time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Slow roller left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So striding in, King Kang. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Nationals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Coda Glover claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sean Doolittle records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
What you want, I got it. I got what you need.